Hello, this is Doug, the two-minute gardener. We're going to look at how to move an 800-pound tree up a slope. Word of warning, this video is going to make your back hurt. So here's the slope before we started this entire project. Basically, the client wanted to shrink the slope with a retaining wall to maximize their backyard and create a big lawn for the dogs and a nice patio for the grandparents to watch the dogs and kids play and all that kind of fun stuff. But they really wanted a beautiful jacaranda tree up on the slope. Jacarandas have these beautiful purple flowers in the spring. So we came up with this system of getting this beast up, and this baby clocked in at about 800 pounds. So first we had to get it over the retaining wall. That part was pretty easy. We had this dolly. That's my 15-year-old dolly I got at Costco. That thing is just great for moving refrigerators and boxes. And as it turns out, it could handle an 800-pound tree. The next part of this is the dragging it up the slope. And so what the guys did, and I just stood back and watched, and my back hurt the entire time, is they used a series of pipes and boards. So they have two 8-inch PVC pipes, really nice and thick to slide it on. They have three guys with the harnesses around their chest pulling, and then one guy uses a board as a lever device. So he has this big, long 4-foot metal shovel to kind of keep prying it up. So they just keep the system going of moving it via these boards. So they would put a board underneath and pry it up, and it would move about every 3 inches. Then they move the board. Finally, they got it up the hill to the hole, which was dug ahead of time, and now it's time to wiggle it in the hole and get it positioned just right. Once it's up the hill, and at the end, they had to move it up about 8 feet up that steep slope, then it's time to get it just positioned right and then take the sides off. As you've seen in my other videos with big trees, the nice thing about these boxes is you cut the metal straps and the sides pop off pretty easily. And then it's just a matter of getting that thing nicely built into the hole, building a big water well around it, and then bringing in this wonderful planting mix. I always like to throw coffee grounds into these holes, especially when it's a tough dirt area, as you saw in last week's video about coffee grounds. So that's how they get it up the slope, and then they built this beautiful water well around it to make sure it stays well watered for the next 6 months while it gets nice established. And after those 6 months, they're going to take those nursery stake off and double stake it. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and share if you have any other questions about how to do these things. Again, this is Doug, the 2-minute gardener, saying thanks for watching.